Hello everyone, and thank you for joining today's focus group. I believe we're just waiting on one more to arrive. I believe it's John, before we get on to the video presentation followed by the discussion afterwards. And okay, there we have him.
When I had a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, the doctor said all I talked about was September 11th.
Hello Norman, I'm Dr. Maybelle Dish, your candidate for the new Mayorwoman. As a physician, I've been serving all of Norman's proctology needs for over 20 years as president and CEO of my own private practice. I've been voted Norman's #1 proctologist for 5 years running. I'm also LubeSafe certified in 37 states and most U.S. territories. Now, while I'm best known as a medical doctor, I'm also licensed to practice on large livestock, and I hold a 5-star rating from the Central Oklahoma Hog Fisting Consortium. I'm a smart businesswoman, and I'd never recommend any medical procedure proven to transform our precious little children into devil-worshipping cyborgs bent on destroying this great Christian nation and all of our shared values. I'm good at what I do, and that's why I'm asking you to make me your new Mayorwoman this February.
This is what local government looks like.
Fucking A, man.
Now, if you want some snot-nosed little kid from the local clown college shuttering your businesses, shaking hands with colored people, bossing you around, and making medical decisions for you, well, I think you know who to vote for. But if you're ready for a real political outsider with no knowledge or leadership experience, someone who's never had the slightest desire to understand how municipal government actually functions, then I want you to vote for me. Don't believe the promises of those fancy robot proctologists. When I'm at the wheel, you won't have to worry about the government putting those 5G towers right there next to the kindergarten, turning our precious babies into an army of Antifa cyborgs to harvest the blood of virgins for their dark rituals, summoning the powers of avarice. I'm also the only candidate in this race fully certified in administering 7 distinctly satisfying techniques specially developed to alleviate each and every one of your chronic prostate inflammation disorder symptoms. Finally, I've been asked to address the baseless accusation that I was part of the January 6th insurrection. Well, that is a big fat lie. The truth is this: I was only there in spirit that day. And the last time I checked, that wasn't an arrestable offense, nor was it considered seditious conspiracy. And that's just logic.
Fuck your police!
Now, a part of me is ashamed to even admit that, because first, I really don't believe I owe any of you an explanation. And number 2, as a physician, my place should have been on the front lines, giving medical aid to all the poor souls losing control of their bowels once they saw they were up to their necks in the shit. But at the end of the day, and just like anybody else who got shot in the neck or stampeded by one of their fellow travelers, I was there simply as a tourist, to see democracy in action, being destroyed by a bloodthirsty mob of the types of guys my husbands would usually have out for a round of golf after work, or maybe go out to a nice business dinner at the Chili's with. And besides, my husbands wouldn't even let me go out for any of the fun stuff. They said I had to stay there in the hotel room and wait on the tweaker boys from Poto, so I could hold on to whatever package it was they were delivering. I'm still not sure what was in that package, but I do know we had a lot of extra zip ties and ski masks left over at the hotel room afterwards. But anyway, a lot of people have been asking me what my qualifications are to lead the city as your new Mayorwoman. Number 1, all the other council members will be powerless to resist my feminine charms. I have the skills, I have the determination, I have the good kind of microchips, not those real bad ones that can cause internal bleeding and hemorrhoids when they're not used properly, and I'll do whatever it takes to beat off the liberal cyborg menace rewriting our Constitution with those teeny tiny nanochip-powered 3D printers, forging the signatures of our founding fathers, destroying history. No more kicking the mackerel down the road on public safety. I support the police 100 In addition to that, I also have the endorsement of State Superintendent of Education Kevin Stitt, as well as the Oath Keepers founder Stuart Rhodes, and these many other fine people and organizations.
I had a colonoscopy and a endoscopy, and the doctor said all I talked about was September 11th.
In my line of work as a proctologist, you really get a glimpse into people's souls. It's probably why I'm so much fun to be around. Maybelle Dish for mayor.